So we did the snow row right underneath all of our ancestors. We want to bring out all of our work that we've done on the 3-strand twining right underneath. And I have 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to bring one out so that can be taken care of on the next row. And this is where the fun part comes. Now we have our spiral weft. We have 2 different ones, and I'm just making sure they're at the halfway point. And I'm going to grab them and separate them and make sure they're each other's. Yep, okay. So on the left one, we're right in the middle of the 8. On the top one, I'm going to take the one that's in the front, I'm holding one that's in the back, and it's going to jump over 2 warps and go to the back, and the one in the front, they're going to do an exchange. And then I'm going to take the other one, and this one is going to jump over these 2 warps, and then I'm holding the one that's in the back. You take a look at the back to make sure you got the right one, and then they're going to exchange. The one that's in the back is going to come to the front, where this one is jumping over 2 warps and going to the back. And these will just have fun spiraling around and around. There's our first move, and we did this one. We brought one extra out, and over here we see we have 1, 2, so we know we have to do these up above, and then what I did over here I'm going to do over here as well. We have our 3-strand twining. I brought all 3 together to the front. We're just taking one. There's 2 of them there in the back. We're just going to take one and keep that in the front. There we go. And here's our beginning of our spiral weft. Making sure that they're at the halfway point. And this one is going over. Let's move that aside over these 2, and the one that's in the back is going to switch to the front. And here's our other one, and the one that's in the back, that we know this one's going to jump over 2 warps, so the one that's in the back is going to switch with the one in the front. And there's our spiral weft. And 1, 2, so we know we need to do these 3-strand twining. So we'll do that, and then we'll do one more row of an alternating snow row. We have done our second snow row. All of these got done with their 3-strand twining, and bringing out the spiral weft. Let's do the 3-strand twining over here. So we brought one out, and now we're going to bring the 3rd one out, and we have 1, 2, 3, and they could do their first action. And now we'll do the spiral weft. So we have 2 sets of the spiral weft. I'm going to work with the farthest right. We have have one in the back and we have one in the front, and the one in the front has a snow roll above it and below it. It is going to spiral around these two warps right where we just did the 3-strand twining. So I'm just kind of reminding that one that that's part of the 3-strand, and there's the spiral like so, and the one that's behind its partner, it's spiraling around these two. So we're working with these 4 right here. This one's going to the back. It's jumping over that snow row, and going to be working with these two. For now, we'll just put it through the back. And the other one that had already did its spiral from the back to the front, it's returning to the front. So we have 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and its spot to return is right here. So you can grab those and keep them together, so you know that those are always dancing together. Now the one farthest to the left, let's grab those ones. There we go. So now we're working with 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4. And the one that's in the middle of the snow rows is going to jump over these 2 warps. And the one that had already did the spiral weft is going to return to the front, and it's working with these 2. So we're going to do a switcheroo. There we go. And I went up and over the loom, and those are going to be staying together. So now we'll do another snow row, an alternating snow row, and do that side. What we did over here, we'll do over here. Working on the right side, we're going to bring in our 3-strand twining. And we're at 1, 2, 3. The top one's going past 2 and 3, and returning to the back. And we have 2 spiral. I'll work with the one farthest to the left. And we have one that's in between the 2 snow rows. There's one on top of it and bottom of it. It is going to jump over these 2 and go to the back. And the one that's in the back is going to, it spiraled up above, so it's going to return to the middle. Remember the middle point up above. So now we have those 2. I'll bring the other set over. We have one that's between 2 snow rows, and it is going to jump over these 2 warps. And the one next to it that spiraled up above here, it's going to return to the front. So you have 2 in the middle now. I'm going to grab those, and we'll do another snow row.